Okay, everyone, I want to tell you about my first Grateful Dead show. This is going back quite a few years. It is 2021 now, or almost 2020. It was 2020, a few days after the election. Anyway, this is going back to 1983. 1983 was my first Grateful Dead show. It was at Madison Square Garden, the night after the St. Stephen's show, which was the October 11th, 1993. I went October 12th, 1993. And they broke out Revolution for the first time as an encore. It's the first time they played it. I was there. Anyway, let me tell you about all this whole situation. I think I was old enough to drive, and I didn't want to drive because I was, dosing. I didn't want to drive. I was too scared. Anyway, we all get ready. We get our tickets, and we get on the bus. We take in the bus. All of a sudden, we're going across George Washington Bridge. Total traffic. Total traffic. Dead stop. So we asked the bus driver, "Hey, can we get off? Hop on, run on the runway and get down to the subway." Nope, can't get off here. I went back to my seat. I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna smoke. I don't give a shit. You're not gonna throw me off. I'm gonna smoke cigarettes." The whole bus lit up cigarettes. I mean, we must have smoked about 5 cigarettes each by the time we get across. Anyway, the whole bus was filled with smoke. Anyway, right when we get across, you run down to the A train, run down the subway, boom, boom, boom. Hop on the A train, get the A train, get down there. It's obviously late. There's nobody outside. There's one person outside selling posters and T-shirts. And that was very rare back then. You hardly saw anybody selling anything back then. Anyway, we get in, and I've been to Madison Square Garden many times since then. I've never been in this corridor going up. It was a stairway going up, and the one level, one black guy was there. It was like, $5 to get in here. You can get in here. It was a lower level. Well, we had tickets all the way up on top. And if you look at the Madison Square Garden like this, the stage is right here. We were the last 4 rows up from the last tier all the way up. Well, we all went to our seat and sat there. And anyway, just on the way up, we saw the Grateful Dead dancers, and my one friend goes, "Look, he's a chicken man." We started calling it the chicken dance, you know. Anyway, I'm killing myself over this. Anyway, I was so dosed. I mean, these doses were fucking so strong. And I don't know what was on them. It was like an army man that was on them. It took 2 hits and it was like an army guy on there with a gun. Anyway, one guy wants to try and sell hits to my one friend. He goes, "I'm already on him." "What are you on?" He goes, "Army man." And that was Rich C. I don't want to tell his last name. Anyway, we get to the seats. We're sitting down there. And whenever Jerry moved a little bit or just the whole crowd. And I was like, this is crazy. He just took 2 steps back. I don't know. Maybe he was doing a guitar solo or something. I don't know. Never seen anything like this. And me tripped my balls off. I got my friend Larry sitting right next to me. And I'm looking like this, and all of a sudden I think I see a face like this trying to talking to me, and I kept going, what's going on? Because I didn't do anything. I did this like 20 times. I think I was pissing him off, but I kept hallucinating that he was talking to me. Look over. Anyway, those hits were good. I don't know. Around 87 is when they calmed them down to about 100 microdots, and now they're 50 microdots, 70 microdots. Back then, they were probably about 250 to 300 mics a hit. I mean, you were screaming. Although there were some good ones around 87. People called them hemispheres. It was like a little globe on them. Those things were fucking killer. We called them globes. My one friend who sold them called them hemispheres. I met him later. And after they were gone, he had a mason jar full of old shit that he sold over the years, different hits and everything. Well, that ran out in like 92, 93. That finally ran out. Anyway, back to the Grateful Dead. Anyway, the show ends, and we got to get back to the subway, and we see some biker. The subway's really packed. A lot of people going back and forth. It's like 11 o'clock at night. And you see this one guy making some weird noise. Hey you. We all walk by him. We all bust out laughing going, what the hell was that? Anyway, we take the subway back up. The buses have stopped running, but oh wait. Before we got down to the train, we took the right path down to the train. The people I knew from satellite school, Rafer Rokeach, and he was with two other friends from his town over there, up in New Jersey, were coming. They went up to the local train. Well, the local train wasn't running. It was the express running. So he ran down the steps, and he had to jump over a chain. The one kid hit the chain and fucking busted his fucking head. I mean, he was crying. He was crying his ass off. Anyway, I don't know how hurt he was or anything. I didn't see any blood or anything. But he wound up getting on the subway back to us and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we get up there. The buses have stopped running. No more buses. So all of a sudden, we start walking across the highway to get to the walkway. You know, you got to jump over the wall. Police come. Say, you can't do this. You got to go back down and go around, which is like, it's like a mile walk by the time you walk down. Walk a couple blocks this way. Walk up the oval, up to the bridge, to the walkway. It's like a mile, at least a mile. Anyway, we did that. We wound up getting across there. Rather than calling a cab from across the bridge, which would cost us like $75 more, than going to Fort Lee and getting a cab right back to Closter. Anyway, that's what we wound up doing. But before, when we got after the cops stopped us, and we started walking up the pathway to the bridge, the walkway to the bridge, we saw a rat way ahead. A big giant rat like this running across running up the walkway. Half the team of us broke off. We ran ahead, and my friend Anthony and stuff were behind. Anyway, we didn't see the rat running past. He must have been hidden underneath like the post right there. He was hiding real good. Anyway, we hear this back there. We hear, ah! My friend screams like a girl. Anthony screamed like a girl, like a big, I mean, he could have won Scream Queen. Anyway, the rat jumped off the fucking bridge. Now this was where the highway was underneath there, and there was a little island. The rat was laying there. I don't know. I think he was dead. He committed suicide. Not only that, there was a weird pink mist when we were walking across the bridge. You couldn't see the big towers, you know, the two support things. You couldn't see the first one. It was like a pink mist. Amazing. And it wasn't just me on doses, because everybody saw it. And I know I'm forgetting a lot of funny, crazy shit that happened that night. I know I am. Because back then I could have wrote a book about everything that happened. I mean, I left out a lot of things and I can't really remember. It's so long ago and I can't remember. I don't know, sorry. But if you have any great Grateful Dead show stories, please write them in the comments below. I mean, the craziest shit that happened to you. Especially your first Grateful Dead show. Write about your first Grateful Dead show and tripping your balls off what happened. Anyway, there was another time me and Scott were down in Landover. They played the Ripple one night there. I'm not sure if they played it the night before or it was that night. Anyway, there was this one guy. We had taper tickets, you know. This one guy came up. You want to buy tickets? You want to buy tickets? The 10th row, the 10th row, the 10th row. I'm looking at it. I'm hand it back to him. Security comes by and two people come by and fucking start beating the shit out of this guy. And this guy goes running off. I'm like, what's going on? You guys trying to steal his tickets or what? He goes, no, that's the motherfucker selling fake tickets. Let me tell you something. I looked at this ticket. It looked fucking real. It was the nail-in tickets. You look the little tickets, the little Willy Wonka tickets that the Grateful Dead gave you through mail order. I got all my ticket stubs, but they were in storage right now. I wish I could show them. I got a whole book full. I got every one of them. Never lost one. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this story, and if you listen till now, I do have a Cash App. If you want to donate, buy me a coffee. You know, that would help out so much. You know, I don't have an income. I don't have anything. I'm broke. I'm dead ass broke right now. All right. But don't feel you have to donate. So I'm not pressuring anybody. If you feel like donating, great. If you don't, keep watching. Share the video. Give me a thumbs up. Share, share, share. Sharing is caring. Share to your family, friends, and other Grateful Deadheads. Peace out, guys.